Hi all. You'll be always thinking, what are you live for some reason? Tell you what a second about, I'll go some water first. Well, the reason I'm live tonight is because today has been a day off. I haven't had any work on today, and I thought tonight I wasn't doing anything, and I thought, why don't I do a Queensville tonight on a Tuesday? And I've had an idea, because you guys don't get to see me during the week. And Queensville's obviously a live discussion. I had a great idea to do this 2 times a week now, on a Tuesday and a Saturday. I know I like the Saturdays a lot better because everybody's free. So I thought tonight, we'll try it tonight for a Tuesday and see if Tuesday would work for it. And see if you guys would like to come on a Tuesday night. And it'll be more informative for you guys because I've got free time on the night time, on a Tuesday night, and I can do so much work to do with Queensville. So if you guys like the idea of me doing a Tuesday night live, then let me know. I'm going to try it just for 2 weeks though. So it works out. So tonight, this isn't planned. This is just general chat tonight, so it's general chat discussion. And a Queen topic, I want to talk about Queen topic as well. So welcome to Vocaloid D. Howdy. And if it's your first time on Queensville, welcome. If you have been subscribers, subscribe, press the button. Keep up to date with Queen stuff. So yeah, we're gonna have a general chat tonight. Just gonna have a basic see who you guys are. I'm gonna discuss about that thing I didn't say on Saturday. I'm gonna say tonight. And the reason I didn't talk about it on Saturday is because Mum was upstairs and she was packing and then she was coming away for a 2-week holiday. So I'm going to discuss that tonight on here. And I'm going to explain reasons why that phone call I got. So I'll explain on there in the show. Thanks a lot to everybody, by the way, who really contributed on Saturday to the Queen chat. You guys are great. Keep it going. I'm just going to have this munch first, then we're going to talk about a few things. So, hope you're all well. I'm fine. I am now over my my problem I had. I think this chair is going to break one of these days. I think Devon's brought my chair again. I just bought this chair a few months ago, and this chair is now going to it's just keep going down and down and down. And as soon as I turn it like that, then it sucks down again. I have a funny feeling this chair is going to break one of these days. But keep it on a level. It's okay. If I fall by that, it's going to fall down again. So someone just must this chair and need to fix this chair. To that anyway. I bought Margos, 65 quid. Not bad. Might be getting a new one though. This chair I don't like it. It doesn't tilt back as it used to do. Vocaloid says, my chair does that too. It's awful. You have to prop it up and sit down. Prop it up, sit down. When I'm working in the studio, it's fine. But I just decide to shit on my nose and I don't know. So we're going to try it on Tuesday. Let's see if Tuesday will work better for you guys on Tuesday night. I used to do Queensville on Tuesday nights, but it was really good. And everybody came on and basically just had a good chat with me. Anyway, I want to talk about just a few things before we begin. I'm not going to say anything really too serious on this subject. Jade wasn't in today. Jade's got a week off work this week, and she really deserves a break, to be honest, because she has worked so hard. So I'm not going to bring up the subject. I'm just going to say that Jade is just doing so well for this business. SE Entertainment has gone really well. We have got a our admin today was crazy. I wrote down everything on my notes for the meeting for this month, but I was trying to get the camera to focus in, focus out, and she said, "I can't read any of it." And I said, "Okay." So I had to end up typing it out, roughly for the thing. Send it over by email, and I just thought it would just be easy enough to put her standard in it. So Jade's back next week, and next week's going to be excellent because next week we've got 2 days of rehearsals, and we've got rehearsals happening in my living room downstairs, and that's happening from next Monday, where all the gear's getting transferred from upstairs to downstairs, and we're going to try and record it as well. We're going to try and do some capture footage as well of that, because I'm not going to see how we're going to work with the presentation side of it. So we're going to work with that. I had a shave today. My beard's been cut down a bit. I asked some comments about my beard and said, "Your beard is getting too big. Shave it down a bit," and I have. So it's not as beardy as it has been. Actually, you would think I would do this myself. I didn't. Actually, it was just. You would think a professional would have done this? No, I did it myself because I'm good at it. So so Jade's not here this week. She's back next week, guys. Next Tuesday, she's admin on Tuesday, and then exciting things next week. It's going to be good. Because she's getting trained to use the studio work. She's getting trained to use the PC, the mixer, and everything else. Apart from that, Jade's been working great. So Jade's got a week off this week. So she's back next week. And I felt so lonely today. I felt Tuesday, it was so weird. I mean, I went live on Facebook today, and I went on live on Facebook, and all of a sudden, I said, "Tonight I'm going to do a live stream on YouTube tonight because I feel like I should." So I did, and I did, and I am tonight. So if you guys want to join tonight's chat, please feel free. You know what to do. Chat live. Many questions you want. Many questions tonight about myself, what this channel is about, what's Queen, what's Queen's favourite thing, anything you want to know about Queen, any products, anything you want to know, what ST Entertainment's up to, any questions you want, because I'm not bothered. But that's one thing anyway. The second thing is I'm going to talk about this. I'm going to talk about this phone call I received. Yes, this phone call I received. I'm going to talk about that tonight. And if you guys want to know about what it was, you're going to know. I just briefly went through it on Saturday, but I didn't want me go through the main details of it. But I will talk about it tonight. Hey, Gaming Head's here. Yes, the man is here. Here he is. Our favourite dude of the world. Great stuff, mate. Yeah. Planet Mixer should be on later as well because he's coming up with some good stuff tonight. Yeah, what we're doing tonight is Gaming here. We're trying this for Tuesday night. See if Tuesday night's going to be all right. For Tuesday and a Saturday to do two live streams a week. I feel like today I just felt lonely today. There was nobody here. I was like, Jade's not here today. It's no fun. And I thought, that's not fair. But no, it's fine. I am on my dinner, by the way. It is just gone 7 o'clock. So forget the TV. Forget the TV. I'm here for your entertainment tonight. We'll have some questions tonight, guys. Any questions you want, get them in. Don't understand the computer, as I said before. You set the computer? No. Questions, please. We love all the questions we have. And the Aquarius girl's here as well. Hello, hello. Questions, please. You know the drill by now. The more questions we get, the better chances you guys can see Queensville. I have some questions on the recent video. If you guys saw the worst videos of the 80s ever. If you've seen that video yet, let me know. Let me finish my game, please. You may. I'm on the game! Oh, God! Tez is live! Ah! I'll do the chat, actually. I'm going to do the comments page as well later on in the show. What's your favourite Queen song? You all know what it is. If you weren't here on Saturday's live stream, I said, somebody asked a question saying, what's your favourite Queen song? And obviously, well, you know what it is, don't you? So now I'm here. Now I'm here. Best song ever written by the guys. But not the Hoople and them American tours. Nice here, though. So I want to get a discussion in a minute. More questions, please. Whole pan mixer comes out today. Hey, people watching. Oh, that's cool. All right, so all right, so let's start off with while you guys are getting your chats in. Now I'm going to talk about this mysterious phone call I had on Saturday because I didn't go through much in detail about it. And if you want to donate, as well, the super chat is there for you guys to donate up to £1 to £2 to £5 to support the channel, to buy our toners because we want some. We would like people to come forward, please, with a donation very soon. Patreon's getting sorted out as well. Right, I'll just say hello to Michael, hello to Scott Logan, new guy, subscribe, like, questions. Both of us join us as well. Right, I'll get your questions later. I'm going to talk about this mysterious phone call I had on Friday. This is what happened, right, and I can talk about this as loud as I want. Okay, as you all know, I had a mysterious phone call last Friday at 9:45. And it was to do with ST Entertainment Limited, my business that I have just started up with these. Okay, this is ST Entertainment Exec. Okay, that's business. And you know, it's now a fully functioning studio. It's a home studio. It's a home production studio, and it's free to use. And I'm getting singers in, and I'm writing material, and we compose them, and we make albums. For example. When I get it up in a minute. For example, we just recorded an album called Secret Voice with J-Dan, right? Get this album and buy it, okay? This album is fucking awesome. I'm actually still getting a lot of people requesting for this album. Buy it. Because I produced this first album myself with her. Good album as well. Buy the album. So, anyway, the whole idea of the ST Entertainment is a business, it is a studio, it is a writing production, and we're paying artists as well. We are paying artists. Yes, we are. We're paying them. So, and we've only been running for 6 months, and we've done successfully very well. You know, we do admin, we do the business. Jade's now full-time committed to do the business for me, and we work things out as we do it, which is fine. But one thing that came around on Friday was so bizarre, and I know this was a setup. It was a setup. I received a phone call on 9:45 from Gateshead, from a guy called Mr. Cook. And Mr. Cook rang me, and this is legit, he rang me at the time at 9:45. And we are not open during the night, because we're closed. So apparently, this guy decides to ring me up and he says to me that, my daughter is 15 years old, and she wants to record an album and a single and wants to do some music with it. And I said, well, one thing is, she's too young. We can't accept that age. Second thing is, you have to be 18 to 30 years old. That's the age that we have to stick with, right? By the law. Can't accept people that age. So apparently, the guy's too hyperactive, too eccentric. He decides to basically say, I'm going to offer you £200 to help out my daughter, to help her get her career up and running. And I said to the guy, we're not a profit charitable organisation. We're not. So anyway, so things went chaotic. And he says, right, and he says to me, well, I'll give you 200 quid and let's do it. But will you hire her and will you do it? And I says, no, well, I'll have to hear an MP3 of her audition. And then he says, apparently he knew me from the name Supertez because I used to perform. I actually know who it was, actually. So it was a crank call I got. And then there was all this spiel about saying about that the business wasn't legit. The business has not been finalised. You're not a producer. You're not all this bullshit I absolutely can't stand. Absolutely bullshit, right? So anyway, because he was lying, he was an arsehole. So he was all eccentric and saying yes on the phone, yes, 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 and I went, hold on, I don't know who am I actually auditioning here? Who am I giving it? And I'm thinking, hang on a minute. If this is some crank call, there might be something wrong here, and it was. So as soon as I hang up the phone, I said, I'm not interested in the age. I was like, oh, we cannot accept that age, I'm afraid. Right? As soon as I hung up the phone, I heard this voice in the background going, right, get the number, find where it is and stuff. And it was in a pub, and I knew it was. It was a crank call. So that call didn't actually ever. The call was just a prank. So just a word of advice, guys, that ST Entertainment is a legit business. It is a legit thingy. You just didn't know what you're talking about. You don't offer people 200 quid just to help them out with a CD. That's not what we do here. We pay them on a monthly basis, but we don't accept a charitable thing for it. You behave! So, there you are. So I don't understand why somebody eccentric would say, oh, hire my daughter and I said, what? I was like, no. I said, no. And I just said, I don't want to speak to you anymore. And he says, I don't want to speak to you. I was like, well, go away then. I said, well, just get away from me. I don't want to. So, I mean, the phone number was basically there for business inquiries, basically. It's nothing to do. We can't accept auditions over the phone. We can only accept them by email, which they are trying to send us out of the way. But really bizarre. Really bizarre. So, be careful who you talk to. Apart from that, he never called again. And private number? Not traceable. Bizarre. So that's what happened. That's what happened on Saturday, on Friday. Okay. Right, I need to bring up something really serious. Nicola Pierce. I know you keep watching Queensville. I need to explain something, Nicola. I need to really say this, right? And it's very serious. Can you please stop emailing on the ST Entertainment page? And can you stop emailing on the email address? It's a business email address. I would rather, if you please now, just bring all your stuff now to Queensville. I've said this the second time. I can't accept Queen stuff on the ST Entertainment email address. So please do not email anything on that address, please. Okay? Just please send it all to the Queensville Facebook page in the messenger and send all your stuff there. Because I'm no longer going to accept any more emails if it's going to happen. Okay? So Nicola, it's also like to say this. Please not email that email address, please. It's a business email. We're trying to keep that as a business email. Can you please send everything to the Facebook page? And if you can't send it to the Facebook page, the email address is on this video. Okay? I'm not getting at you, just saying. Okay? Please respect my business. Okay? Can't accept more emails from you on a business email address. We're trying to keep it really business. Okay? So I just want to say that really importantly. Okay? Because me and Jade are really getting a bit fed up with all this Queen stuff going on. So please don't. I'm not saying nasty, but we can't accept Queen stuff on a business page. Thanks. You get stuck, just email, just message me on Facebook. Message in the Queen Messenger. Thank you. Right, Queen stuff now. Hello Tez, how are you doing? Doing good, man. Right, questions. Do you like the Queen on Air release? I'll get back to that in a second. Did you hear the new Dee Snider album, For the Love of Metal? I did. I've got it. And it's fucking awesome. I actually heard the tracks, We're Not Gonna Take It and To Hell and Back. And I do like that album, actually. It's great. So, yeah, just keep the emails really quiet, please. Okay. What's your favourite Queen album? Scott says. Favourite Queen album? Haven't done that one yet. I think favourite Queen album, I'd have to say that's a tough question, that. Queen album. Probably the Game album. That's my favourite album of all time. The Game album is brilliant. But if I had to pick another one, it'd have to be the Works album as well. Both albums. Those two albums are great. Nicholas says, off to a friend soon, but gonna watch later. Send you a link later, sending it. It's Champions of the World video. It has subtitles, but it's complete. Might be of interest to you. Cheers, Nicola. Oops, Tackles Galore. Just sent the I sent you Champions of the World YouTube video. Alright. Michael says, I still think Dee's best work is Widowmaker's Stand By for Pain. The Widowmaker, the Dee Snider's Widowmaker is brilliant. It's a great album. Really good. Stand By for Pain's fantastic, isn't it? 1984. Yeah, I have that album. Actually, cool, great albums. Yeah, I do have to say the Game album and the Works album, they're the two best ones I've ever done for it. I do actually have to say that I think that the best engineering by Mac is both albums. I love the live drums on that fucking album. That Game album is brilliant. American version is fantastic for the sound. It's great. Tez, do you know the Dragon Attack tribute album, 1996? What's your opinion on it? Good question, my man. Good question. But let's get back to the first question that was mentioned about Queen on Air. Right. My honest opinion about Queen on Air. Here's something. Here's something. Right. Here's something else. Right. Woo. Okay. Like here's something about Queen on Air. Right. Mark's got the vinyl edition of it. It's brilliant. The 4 CD set is absolutely atrocious. The 5 CD set is better. But what I don't like about it is the cover art is crap. But I have to say, it's not complete. It ain't complete. It's not. The vinyl edition apparently is a highlights version. But that BBC thing is not complete. There's none of the... It's not fully finished. There's still stuff that's missing off there. Like Ogre Battle's missing. The Golders Green thing's not complete either. And neither is any of the Montrose stuff on it. It's a waste of money. But from my point of view, the vinyl edition's better because it's longer. But the CDs are rubbish. Don't recommend it. But for stuff that we haven't heard for ages, or why the hell? And I think they've replicated it from the CD, the Hollywood Records CD release of it. I would stick to the Hollywood Records version, to be honest. Don't go for that. Just don't go for that that one. The reason I'm saying that is because the We'll Rock You isn't complete on it. The fast version of We'll Rock You ain't complete. It's been slammed to hard to death. But no, I don't recommend that. If I have to say really honestly, I have to say that that if it was betterly packaged and betterly out of things in it, it would have worked out fine. My point of view, no. It's alright, but if you want to buy it for 80 quid, nah, forget it. Vinyl version is better. Actually, Mark's got the vinyl version of it, which is really cool. Well, guys, also very exciting news. I mentioned before that Mark wasn't moving up to the northeast. Well, it's now been changed. He's finally now round me up, and he is moving to the northeast. He's moving at the end of August. It's officially happening now. So he's leaving his job in Westcliff, and now he's coming up here. So yes, he is definitely going to be on Queensville, and he is going to be in here. So we are finally sorting it out. And it looks like he's moving to Gateshead, which is not a bad area, but I hope it's a good area. But Gateshead is coming. He's definitely coming up, guys, and he is coming to Queensville. And I've offered him a job, and he's coming to Queensville. Right, so that's one out of the way. Queen on Air, I don't recommend it at all. It's a waste of time. Dragon Attack Tribute to Queen. Dragon Attack Tribute to Queen, it's a hard CD to get now. Actually, to be honest with you, that is actually a hell of a CD to get. That Dragon Attack thing is fucking great on it. It just got sorters on that as well. There's a lot of metal. It's actually a metally done album for it. It's fucking good. Hard to get now. The tin version is a limited edition with extra tracks in it. The standard edition is crap. Tin version's better. Great album. Best ever tribute album ever done. Because Jeff's on it. And I have been meaning to get that as well from it. Link in your Queensville description page, which is the only method I will use to communicate in the future. Thank you. Cheers, Nicola. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah. We're just trying to keep Queensville and thing of it now and stuff. So that's fine. Cheers. 7 watching tonight. Oh my god, this is going good. Who is moving? My friend Mark Bryden is moving from Westcliff up to the northeast. And he is a massive Queen collector. He's a massive Queen fan. And if you have not joined the channel, after this live stream, go and have a look at the London special that we filmed over 2 years ago. That was the best one we ever filmed. So do go and watch it. Subscribe to this channel, watch the videos, and support us as well. Do watch the Queen Collection, Mark's Queen Collection overview. Massive. Absolutely massive. That's actually a London special, so it's a full part on that. It's about 3 hours long. It's well worth watching it. It's great stuff on there. Especially that what was it? That one of those picture discs that were fucking awful. God, terrible. But do look at that. After this video, I do recommend to watch the Mark's Queen Collection. It is brilliant. Great thing. Scott says, do you collect bootleg albums? Yes, I do collect bootleg albums. I do have actually got one. Where's the one I had from last year? 2 seconds. I do have. Here we are. I have this one. This is a bootleg that came out in last 2 years ago. It was like 2016. It was. This album, Demos from Outer Space, is one of the best bootlegs to ever get. But this is all like it's been ripped off a cassette tape anyway, which is really thinking of it. Demos from Outer Space. This is a bootleg. This is from Holland. It doesn't even have any indication what the label is. It just says Demos from Outer Space. Great bootleg. I've also got another one that me and Mark traded. We read half of it actually. Another one I have is, let's have a look. Let's see where the other one is. Let's have a look. Where is that other one I had? Oh, it might be in here actually. Oh no, that's my passion stuff. I do have another one. If I can find it. Where is that other one I had? There we are. The other one I've got, apart from that one, that in fact, this is a clean version of one all thing. This one is volume 1, and Mark's got volume 3, I think. This is Ultra Rare Tracks. This is another bootleg from Holland, and this is actually very good. Actually, this one good sound quality in this one as well. It's got Keep Yourself Alive 1971 demo, Night Comes Down demo, Breaking Rat demo, Jesus demo 71. All the demos on this vinyl release are a lot clearer than the one on the 2011 reissues. It's also got Great King Rat main mix of it. It's got Mad the Swine uncut, and Liar is the Hollywood Records remix as well. That is excellent. It gets actually all 3 volumes in that one, and this one is really, really good. So I do recommend you get it. It hasn't got any indication who it's from. And then this one I've just got out myself, I don't know why. But 12 the single version of Hang On In There. I want it all. This is the one that Mark bought me. Mark bought me this from London, and this is the DMM version. Sound quality is fucking good. So I want it all album version, single version, and Hang On In There, which is brilliant. But yeah, do love from singles. Misfound a lot actually. Misfound loads of it. Let's see. Bye for now. After friends for tea and sarcasm. Nice one. Yeah, we'll have a chat on Facebook soon as well. The great thing too is they didn't cover Bohemian Rhapsody. Who's that? Oh, on the Dragon Attack one. They couldn't actually because it was a long song to do. Unfortunately, the powers that be, they didn't have at the time. They didn't have the time to do it. I'm afraid. It's a long song to do really for us. Gaming Head says, I got my first vinyl paper yesterday. What? Vinyl? Oh, vinyl player yesterday. Vinyl player. Nice one. What was a good one? I've still got my Awire 8743. But I need to get it repaired because I need to get new stylus for it. Stylus is all broken at the moment. I'm looking to get a new one. He says, cool. I usually do my own bootleg albums instead of buying. Interesting. Interesting. If you saw the stream on Saturday, I went through some bootlegs that have just been come out of a guys called Coda Publishing. Apparently, I was told from a subscribed Planet Mixer, he says not to buy them. The sound quality is a shit. And I think I probably would agree with him actually. I think after listening to what I was told, they are really, really terrible. I mean, I occasionally buy them, but only if I really need to. I have the software on my laptop. Good. Best way to do it really is download it from YouTube and just edit it yourself. Or go on to Gregson's bootlegs on YouTube. He's got a fantastic collection of bootleg stuff everywhere. And he is the man. He's the man of stuff as well. I'm still trying to get a hold of a new version of my my Nebworth one. I know there's a new Nebworth that's come out, but my version needs to go in the bin. It's not the right one I thought it was. But I think there needs to be a new Nebworth release. It's not quite in that Nebworth. It's brilliant actually. So hopefully the new Nebworth version by Wardock comes out. I'll get it. Did you download the file and finally? Oh, do you know what? Totally forgot about it. I know it's on. You sent me a link on Facebook. Our Gaming Head. I'll download it. I promise I will. It's just that I was in my. It's just on my hard drive at the minute. It's everywhere. It's kind of downloads everywhere, I've got studio work that I've got everywhere. Everything's everywhere at the minute. But I will download it, mate. I promise. Just make sure you keep sending me the link every time, but just once a day to make sure I can get it. But at the moment, I'm not going to download anything as yet until I get my hard drive sorted out, because I've just got a shitload of stuff to sort out anyway. I've heard of him. Yeah, he's a good guy. I'll have a look at Chin Wonder's 2 channel. They're pretty good with the bootlegs. I've also heard that there's another guy, apart from Gary Taylor, you know, Magic Hands. Yeah, we got Gary Taylor's collection. I wouldn't bother with him anymore. Yeah, get rid of him. It's nice because there's artwork included. Oh, he included the artwork as well. Nice one. Good one. I hope it's high quality scans as well. Hope they are. Because they're really, really cool. That's good. Right, keep you just coming in, guys. I want to talk about something else now. Yeah. I want to discuss something that has gone on my fucking head since yesterday. Well, was it yesterday or today? Today. Yeah. Right. If you remember the videos, I did a live stream the last, when was it? 2 months ago? 2 months ago? Last live stream I did? 4 weeks ago? Remember I was talking about the UK music scene that absolutely was so bad. You know, like all the teenagers like listen to all this new stuff, right? Well, I'm going to do part 2 of this now. You know what really got my grasp this week was I mean, apart from the fact that record labels, right, are absolutely in the UK are absolutely dreadful. I mean, my point of view, you've got that many 5 labels in the UK now, which is Universal, Sony Music, and it's EMI now. I think it is. EMI's still going, but it's now part of Sony Universal. But anyway, those 2 labels are the only labels that are going in the UK. And there's like small little independent labels, like SE Entertainment is another label of mine. And I only concentrate on the reason that I started up this business was to really concentrate on AOR Music, and Frontiers Records is an amazing label. Don't get me wrong, I've talked about this label so many times in this channel. Frontiers Records is just the best label for music. Fucking spot on stuff. Every single thing they bring up is incredible. There's a couple of ones I don't like though, but seriously, they did this year. They've done. They're very quiet this year though. Very quiet on the scene now. Not a lot of albums coming out this year. And even not a lot of albums from bands come out this year either. It's been so quiet all over the globe this month. Very quiet. So I really love the input that comes from Frontiers a lot, and the music that I produce is AOR, classic rock, Queen music, blah 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 blah. And at the minute, we're actually working on a Queen track actually this week. Can't wait to get it finished. But what really got me was listening to stuff in the car. Yeah. I still need to say, right, this is what I'd love to do. This is what I really would love to do. I would love to look. I mean, don't get me wrong. I can't stand the music today. It's shite. It is shite. Okay. Everything in the world of this music has gone to fucking AWOL. Right. From the past 25 years, it's been nothing but pandemonium, headache. Right. Absolute shit. Okay. From the 90s, it was really terrible. From the 2000s, it was even worse. For 2010, it was even worse. Now, oh God, honestly, they really need to start sorting their act out. So that's why I was getting really annoyed with everything that went on in the world of the UK music scene. It's a bad time. It really is so bad. So here's something that I really got on my nerves this week. Right, I cannot understand why they always keep. I mean, I always said this in the first live stream. Obviously, it's the manager's fault that does it, and it is the manager's fault. I don't understand why they bring out a single, okay, Well, let's say they bring out an album first, then bring a single out, obviously, for the second one. Then all of a sudden, there's a certain song that they always keep thinking, right, manager's going to say, right, you guys have wrote this song, but let's get someone else in that's going to pound up the song and do it as a duet song, okay? That is a no-no. No. No, 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 no. That is just no, 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 no. That's the thing about it is, but you don't think about it too much, though. You're thinking, who gets the rights to it? Who gets the percentages? But how much have they got to pay other artists to come in and do that? Or is it the fact that the managers always keep saying to both themselves, we can't fucking understand this work at all? Why is it always a fucking manager's thing? Get rid of them. They're terrible. I mean, I always keep saying, obviously, that why they've got to fuck about with so much rubbish in this world. It's terrible. I mean, Mikel will probably say what I'm going to say anyway. He says it's all fucked up in the UK. It is. It's just a fucking nonsense, rubbish piece of shit. Why can they not, the UK music scene, put stuff out that we want to hear? Why can we not have any more rock music on there? Why is it got to be? Why is it always got to be a certain beat? They've got to keep the same fucking songs all the fucking time. Come on. It's just like, you just need that. You need to seriously sort it out. You guys in the music industry have got to sort it out. You seriously haven't got a fucking clue. Why would you want to fuck about with an artist? And when you're just going to say to them, she's going to be sensational. But no, it's important from the UK. You're importing it from the States. It's not even giving a fucking clue what you're doing with it. They're saying the artist will make the money. No, it's not. The record company will make the money. The only thing is, though, when they go on tour, they don't make any money on tour. They get ripped off. They don't get paid. They'll go and do it all for free. So, for example, let's say, I don't know, these days now, I don't know any artists these days. I seriously don't. I mean, there's these youngs. Yeah, actually, here's the thing. Actually, there was a in Riley's. There was This is what got me. Why would you have a three-piece band? Why would you have a three-piece American group to? Because this pissed me off. There was a song that was playing in Riley's on the Thursday, and I got really pissed off with it. And the singer, she can't even hit the notes right. She can't even sing it. She's shouting her mouth off. She's singing. She's shouting in the microphone, and she's thinking she's delivering the song to herself and giving her all, right? And the song didn't make any fucking sense what it was. I mean, the video was terrible. It was I don't know what she was singing about. It was the lines were like what was it? When you hold me tight and don't let go. I just want to be part of your symphony. What? I don't understand what the fuck she's singing about. So why the hell have we got to have this piece of shit in the charts? It's a fucking joke. It's like, I don't want to hear that crap. It's like, blech. It's like, just sack them all. Get rid of them. Get them put them in a bin and put them down to the gates of hell. And just go, and just chuck it in the bin. Why? You know, seriously. Why the hell they do that? It really annoys me. It just does. So I mean, there was another one that came on as well. Every Thursday they keep playing every fucking I can't stand the fucking song. The original is brilliant. I mean, Don Henley and the Boys of Summer, right? Fucking good song, right? So who decided to mess this up was a female singing it. She couldn't even fucking sing it. She couldn't. She sounded like she was either having a problem with her speech impediment, or either she wasn't even able to actually get the notes she was. She couldn't sing it. It was fucking terrible. putting a dance underneath it. No, sorry, love, that doesn't work. That's only marketing tool from the bastards in the music industry. It's just terrible. Why can't you just do it like the original? Why can't you just acoustically and rocky and do it that way? But don't. It just doesn't. I don't understand why the market has to, why is it the UK market's got to go for, they've got to have, yeah, they always keep saying, yeah, we need to have a hit record. But no. You decide that it's time to bring it nicely uppy for people to go into a club and start dancing to it. It doesn't work that way. If it was for rock, this is why I can't stand the UK scene, because everything they've done for the past fucking 20 years is being messed up so much. They haven't got a fucking clue what they're talking about. Nobody in that industry knows what the hell they're doing. Somebody, I mean, remember when, when Simon Cowell, right? I mean, and I'm not talking about what he does now. I mean, all right, fair enough, he's faking everything. But why he ever went to BMG and get everybody sorted out on it and say, you guys have a label, you do that. I'll start it off with Nigel Wright. My fanfare's gone bust anyway, and then all of a sudden, oh, I'll work with Nigel Wright. Let's get a label together called what was the label called? J Records, IQ Records it was. And let's get artists from who we know and get them on our label, and let's get them out there and get them blossomed out with more than what they want to do, right? So. And here's a very good story about that. So, you know, remember PWL days? They were insanely brilliant. Repetitive music, but very, very good. But do you remember the artist Sonia? Right, Sonia was from Liverpool. All right, there, Liverpool, okay. And she had a very small career, but not small, right? And she had 5 hits. And the first one she brought out was a bomb, which was that You'll Never Stop Me From Loving You. Then there was the Listen to Your Heart, and then she brought another one out as well. But then when she got dropped from PWL, Simon decided to hire her on VMG to get her next level notice to what she wanted to do for her career. Right? Didn't work. It bombed so much. So anyway, so apparently, right, they went through a catalogue of cover songs from the 60s, and apparently she did a 60s album, which was, she did a version of, what was that song? Oh, crap. You To Me At Everything. That was a fucking shite one, too. It was terrible. And it's only because Nigel wanted to do it for the sake of Cowell's company. And when that went bust, he was out of business for a while, and after that, he started the fake factor shit going on. I mean, even when you talk about like managers and companies, I mean, the last few ones that before they even dissolved, there was a guy many years ago. There was a guy called Tony Potato, and Tony Potato was a very eccentric guy. He's not with us anymore. And he started the distribution. He started a Total Record Company. The Total Record Company was a big launch in his career, and they had a massive thing on BBC Two about this because he was a very good promoter. He was very good. And what he'd do is he'd take all his artists' cassettes, not that much, in his arms, take it to a record company and say, that is what we call media. And in the days of BBC Two, that documentary was really good. As he said, because he was trying to get a new kind of music was happening with it. And he said, I don't want to go into this genre of going into the bad stuff. We need to express them out. And Tony was really good at it. And he started up. He started with working for Syncopation, which was a part of the EMI group. He started working with Jolly Harris Jolly, and them three guys were going to be the new producers of the Holland Dozy Holland thing, you know, to take the right piss out of it. So, and that was actually Tony Potato's own trademark for it. And he started working with a band called Reed, and they brought out a song called One Emotion, Real Emotion, which was a really good hit. And then they brought out Good Times, and then they brought out brought a couple more songs out. Good band they were. And after that, he then wanted to get these guys for what they were going to do, and then it was successful for them. But that's why I can't stand it when the record company has to have their own say about it. You know, why do they have to? Why is it they changed everything from the 90s, no, 2000s, to bring Americanized music into the UK when they are getting out of there and they're doing what they can to bring it to America? It doesn't work. Sorry to say, UK artists, you're absolutely dreadful. Get rid of yourselves. And even that ginger-haired guy, I wish to God he died in a grave. Him, I wish he'd piss off, because he's a terrible artist. Because every time I keep hearing about his name, I really want to strangle him so much and say that he was he brought us, yeah, that guy, you know that guy, I'm not going to say his name, but ES anyway, ES, right? He's a fucking arsehole. I mean, he just got sued over 6 million for one song that he wasn't allowed to use. They got 6 million for it. Aye, he's got the court now for it. And now, apparently, he's now becoming he's now trying, and I can't believe what I saw. He went on, he apparently, I don't know whether he did it himself, he approached somebody for him just to get him on a video and to do a stupid arrangement with a new song he did. And seriously, he's a dickhead. I don't listen to him. I don't listen to any of this shit. Rock and metal's what I fucking like, and I'll stick with that genre, thank you very much. So you guys can go up your fucking arse and piss off. You don't need that stuff. That's what pisses me off all the time with these fucking arseholes, tell you. Terrible. And I think also, right, I blame it on the females. I mean, it's just, it's so annoying. I wish to God they would, honestly, I wish to God that this music scene would have changed ages ago. Bring in the Rolling Stones, bring Queen in. Why do you always have to think about the fucking thing of it? So you know what I was going, so you know what the plan of action was, what I would love to have done? I would love to go to London. I would love to go and say to these guys, can you guys get a system together where you can basically just have everybody's sort of music to listen to? Why the hell do you have to have, why do you have to have artists that they think they are successful, but it doesn't work for the scene? Why can't you listen to rock music? Why can't you put a rock song in the chart and it would work out well for it? Oh! Seriously. So seriously, guys, that's what's been pissing me off again. And you don't need to hear what they play in the car, because whenever they fucking play, you're either nutcases, or either the fact is you don't understand why you listen to this at all. Right? Because they just got really annoyed with me again. This fucking rubbish crap going on. Listen to fucking Journey. Listen to... Here's an idea. Listen to Jade's album. Listen to that fucking album that I've just produced. This album's been selling fucking great. £5 on the website. This album fucking beats the shit out of the fucking music scene today. Fucking proud of that album I am. And that's what I'll be sticking to as well. Don't you worry about it. And if you are actually asking, yes, there is a follow-up album coming out of this. It will be called Secret Voice 2. Jay wants to do another album. She wants to do another rock album. After this gothic album, yeah, we are doing another one. Because as a bit asked me a question, is she going to do another album? Yes, she is. She's going to do a couple of albums actually. Next year's going to be a busy year for her. Because not only have we got video shoots coming out, we're doing a video shoot for Burn next week. I can't wait. Yes, we definitely got a date sorted out for Burn now. Yes. Because we just got a lifeline. We've got 2 lifelines this week, which is wonderful. Right, back to the questions. Planet Mixer's here. Good man, good man. Yeah. I listened to Roger Taylor's song Journey's End. Great video, but the song not so much. It's something I like about the song. Journey's End is a bit weird. It's a bit like Pink Floyd. Mark doesn't like it either. You see, Roger's going into that career of going right down. There's no rock stuff anymore. He's going into jazz. Can't get a decent song out of him anymore. He's lost his touch. I mean, I do have to say, if you guys didn't know this, did you ever see the film Absolutely Everything with the Monty Python, only the last Monty Python film? Roger Taylor sings the main song on the movie, Absolutely Everything, because he asked him to do it. And I didn't know he sang it, but he sings it because it's a good film. I like that. What was that one? The other one they brought out. That funny one. Paul? Is it Paul? Did we see that one? Brilliant. That was a hell of a good movie. That Paul was brilliant. Roger needs to go back to his rock roots. Michael says, I was frustrated for a long time about the music I heard everywhere and the injustice for not hearing other talented musicians, only I seem to know. To be honest with you, right? To be honest with you, when I worked with Jade on Secret Voice, we just wanted to do something really, really good. We wanted to just do something very unique. We did. And now we've got like Dead Inside coming on our next project we're doing. Just you wait, we bring on My Best Days. I can't wait to bring up My Best Days. Can't wait to bring it out. Jodie's going to be singing that song. The best singer I'm ever going to hear from her so much. Because Dead Inside's coming out in probably November. It might be coming up probably Bonfire Night actually when we bring it out. There's 2 albums that are getting out soon anyway. Do you find the songs Don't Try Suicide has harsh lyrics for people that self-harm themselves? That's a hell of a good question. That I did not actually know about that. I suppose at the time it was written from Diggy, who originally got the riff for it. Don't Try Suicide is one of those songs where I think it's very poignant actually, and I think it's true to what it says. But it's not harsh lyrics. I tell you what. I'm very glad that someone wrote that when Mercury wrote it. It was really, really interesting. It's really good actually. But from my point of view, actually actually here's the thing. I was watching the stream from just previously for a couple of hours ago, and the stream I did on Saturday. And when someone's telling me about like the writers stuff, you know, Freddie's still up there with the best anyway, and Roger is as well. Did you think about creating a Discord server for Queensville? I could create one for you as well. Here's the thing. Here's the thing about that, right? Here's the thing. There's no point doing that because I have already got a Discord Queensville on there, but I technically don't use it anymore. I know everybody keeps saying you should go on Discord. The only thing about Discord is, and I know what will happen, it will go out of hand. Because all that will happen is, it will happen for drama's sake, there will be fighting going on, and there will be a lot of arguing going on. So I'm sorry to say, but no. I don't want to do that. So Gaming Head's a great idea, but I don't want to start going into drama. Sorry to say. That's not for me. I someone was messaging me today and saying, would you want to start a Skype chat, Skype call group thing on there? It's kind of yes and kind of no. I've had things in the past where we did do Skype calls originally to do the Skype Queen calls, and we did like a huge discussion with it, and it went very well. But after apparently after the last few years, I haven't gone back on it, and it's a risk. I'm not saying it's a risk from my point of view. It's just the fact that things get out of hand, and as soon as something happens, as soon as something says something, apparently I'm not invited to any more groups. Apparently now they don't want to talk about it. So that's the reason why I don't do Skype calls anymore, and that's the reason why I don't go on to Discord anymore. I'm not a person who wants to start an argument. I'm a person who wants to talk about serious things with Queen products, and to do a channel that's well worth it for subscribers. And I like to do live because live is better than recorded. Apart from doing like the odd Anchor Penguin video that I have to record anyway, but no. Gaming had a great idea, but I don't think it'll work. It won't work at all. It'll be too much fucking argument going on with it. So no, I'll not be doing that. I'm not really a chatty. I'm a nice chatty guy to get along with, but I've had things in the past where it could go all the worms. It is coming up to 5 to 8. I will be here for another hour and a bit, and then we'll carry on with the chat tonight. If you want to chat to me tonight, ask me good questions, please. Questions, guys. Don't want to sit there at the computer and just think what the hell I'm going to say. Questions, please. Questions, please. Frank Mixer says, why do we need many webcam sites and apps when we have YouTube and Messenger? That's a good question. About that in a minute. Maybe a group with Mark, you and me. I think we won't argue. Well, the thing about it, as I said before, was yes, a group chat on Facebook will be good, not on Discord. Maybe Facebook will be good because Facebook's better, because you can now do multiple calls on Facebook for free, and it's better that way. Because I had used Skype before in the past, and this microphone was bad for the Skype, and my Skype was terrible, and this computer does not take Skype at all. It's really, really bad. So no, I don't recommend it. I just have to refresh the stream. The stream has crashed again. Can't have crashed because it was working fine. Am I still live? I am live. I don't know what's going on. Let me just pop out the chat again. There we go. That's it. Yeah, for some reason it crashed for some reason. I might have accidentally paused it. But yeah. It would be better. So why do we need many webcam sites and apps? We have YouTube Messenger. Well, to be very honest with you, they're right. I think the society today of so many cameras and so many phone apps and stuff is a joke. It is a joke. It really is, because not only have we got, not only is there so much apps in this world, and Instagram and Facebook, and they're the two best things we like. But the other ones, what's the other one? Twitcam. Twitcam was good, and then you've got this new one that came out, which was Live Ucam. It's called Ucam. Is terrible. Terrible. I just stick to YouTube because YouTube's for my business anyway. But yeah. But yeah, see, you know, for what it was, right? For what it was, it really have to say, right, that the fact is that all these campsites should go. There was one. This is a weird. This is another story I'll tell you. While you guys get your chatting, more questions, please. This is another story I'll tell you as well. Many years ago, right? Here's something else. If you remember, a amazing channel on the web on the internet was there was an amazing channel called Blog TV. Blog TV was brilliant. Was absolutely brilliant. And I started a little channel called Tez and Bear. And I had a little animal on me, my family was. And it was friggin' brilliant. I had such a ball on there. But it went way out of control, and then it got closed down because it was so many rubbish going on there as well. And I went on there every Friday night. I went live, and I had a lot of people on there actually from all over the UK and all over from Australia, and I met a load of people over there. And some people I don't speak to anymore because I didn't get along with them. And then there was all this controversy going on about like. There was all these things saying, I know you so much. You are an evil person. And I think, fuck off. It's like, done that. And I think that's what got me really presenting a lot more on the channel, a lot more in Queensville. And it got really well in it. And then I got like back into doing Rock Show Live. For 5 years, I did that show live on Ustream before Ustream got bought by IBM. And that was a great show to do that. Very tiring though, very tiring. Editing took me so long to edit it. It was a good show that. 5 years, it was 5 years, long time. And then there was another one that went around called Freedocast. That was an Indian site, and it apparently was fake. The Freedocast was dreadful. This dreadful site didn't even work. It didn't ever worked. Try to stream it live on there. You're using you used their own built-in player. You try to go live on it, and all of a sudden it will come up saying stream not available. But I'm saying, well, I'm streaming live, but it's not there. What the fuck? Like, Bit weird. Anyway, let's get back to the questions anyway for this. So if everyone remembers Blog TV, there was a video kicking around of me doing a song for DVDM apparently. And I would like to find that footage again. But someone had screen captured it, and I don't know where it is. I think I got closed down actually because there was just some copyright issues or something going on with it. Anyway, let's see. It's not about singing these days. A friend of mine yesterday, the Britney Spears concert in Berlin. Okay, we'll not talk about it. And the complete concert that Britney sang her song Playground. A ticket was bought to €200 for a ticket. Holy crap! That was really, really terrible. I wonder why Devon is doing something. By the way, I have a funny feeling she's having a phantom pregnancy again. I'm sure she is. We could create an Instagram group as well. That's interesting. Well, I am on Instagram. If you guys want to add me on Instagram, it's just Tez Super. Come me there. And maybe we can get together and have a chat. I do go live. I actually do go live sometimes on Instagram. But it's only for private though. It's only for private chats. But if you guys would like to do that, I mean, that'd be great. I can do it on my phone. Haha. See? That'd be cool. But if you guys want to do that, get a group together and add me. And we'll talk about Queen. And we'll have a voice chat on it. Because I can have people on it as well. I need to charge my phone's dying. I'll do it later. Do you think we could be getting something of jazz? It's coming up, the 40th anniversary. Oh, actually, that's a good question. I do have it here in the record department. We're going to the record department. Let's see. It just so happens I do have it here. Yes, I do. This is my original copy. Well, I say original copy. This is the ripped version of it because it's got that rip there, obviously. It hasn't got the pull-out thing on it, so no way. This is the original version of the Jazz album. Super Bear in Nice in France, where they went to do this album. That is going to be the biggest studio I've ever seen in my life with soundproofing. It was fucking wow. So, great album. If you all know, yes, Freddie is lying on the piano, by the way. Look at this very carefully. Originally mastered by the great engineer, who's no longer with us anymore, George Marino, who passed away. And this album is a mixed one. I don't know if they should really bring it out as an anniversary of it. But this is the American pressing of it. Well, it's not American pressing, it's just a sterling sound pressing of it. And this sound quality is fucking outstanding. But if they do bring it out as a 40th anniversary, well, let's see. Doubt if it'll be the same sound quality as what they are. They're not even replicated because they'll not have the Roy Thomas Baker mix in it. I know it definitely won't. Mustafa will sound like shit on it as well. Terrible. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe not. Don't know. Depends if Roy Thomas Baker's going to be coming back to master the album again for the original thing. Possibly. You never know. So if you do bring a Jazz up again, I'd like to see the T-shirt, I'd like to see the poster, I'd like to see a reprint of it, box set. I don't know. Devon! She's there. Devon's not going home until October now because she is staying until she gets snipped. She's going to get the snip soon, and then she can go home in October. She's going home. So probably the right time for us before we can get to finish the Gothic album, which we still need to get finished by September because we haven't got long left now. Well, we haven't got long left for Jade. We've got 2 months for Jade, and that's it. After that, no more. Queensville, did you visit a Queen concert in the past? How much was a ticket back then? I have never been to a Queen concert ever. I never went. I only went to see Garrel and the Works live, and I went to see Magic live as well. So I think it might be, no, I haven't. Never been. Angry Penguin was cool again. Yes. Will there be a follow-up video about bad videos? I don't know. Whatever the subscribers want me to do, let me know. I do think that video was really funny. I only filmed it on Sunday. I only filmed it yesterday? No, Sunday I filmed it. And I do love the way I did it as well. And then the spirit said that schizophrenic breakdown. And unfortunately, the last part of the video, that was the best one of all. I mean, that was hilarious. I mean, Freddie Mercury just fucking... I think that was brilliant. I actually remember when I was editing the video, I said, all right, I'm not going to watch it. I'm going to edit at the end. I'm going to watch it on YouTube. And the quality was really fucking good. Yeah. I might actually do a follow-up on that. I don't know. It just depends. It depends on the subscribers. Whatever they want to see. And also whoever wants to do that. But I got a couple of nice comments about that actually saying, wow, great video. You got me into music again. Yeah. As I say, but they get filmed like every 2 months. So we plan it like a month ahead, and then we're thinking, ooh, we're gonna write an idea for a video. So yeah, but yeah, I don't know. But we'll do something different. No, Angry Penguin this time. I have been looking around YouTube and some other ideas to do with TV shows and stuff, but I'm not allowed to use UK TV shows because they are copyright with the broadcasters. Got to be careful with it. I was on Queen and Adam Lambert this year in Berlin and paid 80 euros per ticket. What? You paid 80 euros per ticket? Are you insane? You went to see Twatface. You went to see him in concert. Are you... You are nuts. Adam Lambert is not the best singer in the world. I've already said this many times. He's not. It's not right for the band. You should have got your money back, actually, for that. That was dreadful. So I've seen for Brian and Roger, people see him sing, it's like, oh, it's annoying. Even How Great Don't Stop Me Now song is the video okay, but for that glitch is where the cameraman is near the end, eh? What is that? The original Queen video, or is it Twatface's version? Probably is. €8 is cheap. Yeah, €8 is good, but not each per ticket. That's expensive. I wanted to see Brian and Roger. You see, Gaming Head's right again all the time. You know, he watches this every week, and he says, "I go to see Brian and Roger." There you are. I see Brian and Roger. Right. I don't go to see it for Twatface. He's not right for the group. He's no longer right for the group. I mean, fair enough. We've got this movie coming out like in 2 months' time, and it's nearly finished. I mean, and I'm still half and half about it. I mean, who wants to? I'm going to go and see it still for 20 quid. It's not bad. £20 per ticket. Go and see it at Cineworld. I have to get your tickets early though before they actually rang out, which is really cool. €8 is nothing. Miss Madonna wants €360 for a ticket. What? Madge, you want it? What? You want to go and see Madge? Are you fucking nuts? She's awful. That's another artist I can't stand either. I can't stand her. Can't stand her. I can't stand her. She's not. It was actually. This was a good question. This is a good thing as well. We had a meet when we have our regular meetings on a month. This month I was coming up on the 30th. They played one of Madge's songs in there, and I said to Jade, "Look, this is who's on now." And I said, "Who is it?" Madge. And she said, "Who? Madge?" I was like, "Who?" This is Madge. Madonna. I says, "Oh, Madonna." I says, "All right." Call her Madge, you know. So anyway, played her song. Papa Don't Preach comes on now, and I said, "Jade," I said, "She's absolutely dreadful singer, isn't she?" She says, "Fucking terrible." I said, "Cyndi Lauper's the best one. Cyndi Lauper is better than Madonna. Madonna's terrible. Madonna's just like Marilyn Monroe, but kind of bad." It's only because Madonna wanted to work with Patrick Leonard to get her noticed on Sire Records and be the biggest thing in the world. You know, like that True Blue album was a multi-platinum album she ever made, and it was to get her noticed on it. Like Papa Don't Preach was the first song on it, and all of a sudden, yes, Patrick Leonard is the guy for me to work with. And her mother actually said, "Oh, please work with my mother. Please work with my daughter. She needs to come and sing for you." You know. And then all of a sudden, Live to Tell comes out, and apparently people like the song, but they don't like it for the video. It's just doesn't make any sense. And I do respect Patrick Leonard being a great producer, but I don't respect her fucking singing. It's terrible. They could have got someone else to do it for her. She could write loads of songs, but can't go away. Anyway, the last Angry Penguin video had me think about a Buffix video, Benny Lava, but that's a bit better. Benny Lava. Oh, you mean the Indian thing at the end? I think that's still brilliant. It's getting some good views off for it. I think everybody just likes. I mean, I love. I'll tell you what I like in that Angry Penguin video. Seriously, it's just that I don't believe in fretting and grieving. I was around with strife. And I just think that song is fucking stupid. It's like, why? Give me the simple life. I like my scrambled eggs and bacon. I like to have it on my toast. That's fucking brilliant. That was the best. I think that was so. I like my scrambled eggs. I was like, why the hell would you want to sing? You know what I mean? Yeah, I love doing them. I think it's great. Yeah. Gaming Ed says, although I got a signature from Brian. It's very weird. Oh, here's something I'll show you. I did find it. I couldn't find. I still don't know what happened to my greatest hits CD for some reason. Anyway, I forgot to show you this, guys. Actually, this CD. I'll show you this in a minute. Very special, that actually. Very special. I've got something very special to show you guys. Actually, this disc here that I'll show you in a minute. I don't know where my greatest hits CD's gone. Really bizarre. I think Devon's probably dropped on the floor somewhere. It's somewhere anyway. Ghost Town was the only decent song played live by them. Well, the only song I know about Ghost Town is the specials, which are really good. Michael says, Thor has terrible videos, but I must say, I like some songs like Let the Blood Run Red. Thor's just silly. Planet Mixer says, Madonna is for girls and gays and brothels. Oh man. Oh, that is brilliant. That is the best quote of the day, that is the best quote of the day. Oh, that is so true. Oh God. Hey. I tell you what, right, her acting career didn't take off at all. What was that song she brought out? That wasn't on True Blue. True Blue it was called. What a rip-off. Fucking rip-off. A right rip-off of a song that she rewrote herself. Patrick said, yeah, let's do this. La 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 la. You know. It was like, why would you want to do Northern Soul music when it's not, you ripped off. In fact, I'm positive that's a rip-off of Chain Reaction by the Bee Gees. I'm sure it is. It's got the same riff of it. Town and Motown for Madonna. No. Patrick Leonard and these special little tricks. No. Stop it. I think if Jade was watching this now, she would be thinking, she'd be laughing her head off. That's brilliant. I have to tell that. I'm seriously going to say to Jade later on, if she watches this back, Jade, what did you... Wait. I'll get over that today. Jade, I tell you what, when me and Jay work together on albums and stuff, we have a great laugh in here. It's a great laugh. So little Jodie comes up here, she'll be laughing her head off. Because she's so funny. Yeah. Right, we got any more questions? Before we end this Queensville, I quite enjoyed it tonight actually. It's a trial. This is a Tuesday trial. It's actually going pretty well. I think we could probably do this 2 nights a week now, on a Tuesday and a Saturday. Saturday one's better because we get a long time on Saturdays. Might as well stay here for about another. Yeah, we're here for another. We're here for half an hour now. So, any more questions, guys? Anything on Queen? Anything on SC Entertainment side? At the moment, we are working on a. We're working on another album for Jade, and then in the next couple of weeks, we're starting to do production work for Dead Inside, which is the biggest album. It's actually the biggest album that we've ever accomplished so much, and that album's going to be brilliant when it comes out. And Jodie's going to I finally will be getting Jodie in here soon. At the moment, I can't at the moment because it's just things are going on a bit. Going on. I'm really excited for Dead Inside to come out. I really am. Can't wait to get. I just can't wait to get the vocals done for it. And especially, what I'm going to try and do is send My Best Days to Brian May, because I am saying this from the bottom of my heart. If you think you loved Queen so much, but My Best Days is going to knock the shit out of the music scene. Because once we get that out to Brian May, we're going to say to him, "Listen to this fucking song, and you'll love the artist who sings it." It's so cool, so cool. Thor is better than Ted Poley. Why are we taking a piss out of Ted Poley for? Ted Poley is a nutcase. I'll be at home, I'll be watching me live, and see the video, download it for free. It's like, hey, why is here? Oh, here now. He's nutcase. Jodie will sing on Dead Inside. Jodie is going to sing Dead Inside. There's no title track for actually Dead Inside. It's called Dead Inside the Book, actually. The song's called Dead Inside the Book. But she called it Dead Inside because it's actually, I don't know if it's a personal thing, or rather it's the fact that it's probably something hidden inside her, that she feels like she's in this journey of things. I am excited to work with her, actually. She's going to be brilliant. Jade's actually going to be helping her out as well in the studio, because she's coming, she and Jade's coming together, and Jade's going to support her a lot on the songs. Even she's going to start doing the backing vocals for some of the songs as well, like Fire in the Flames, Dead Inside the Book, Typical Me. And I'm also going to sing on, Sudden Change of Heart and My Best Days. Doing the backing vocals for My Best Days. It sounds fucking phenomenal. I mean, the version I've just done at the minute is sounding brilliant. What we're going to do is I got the guitar pods back from My Best Days, and Mac sent me all the guitar pods for it, and I can't wait. I mean, I don't want to put the guitar pods in the track at the moment. I want to keep them out the track because I want to work on the rough mix. But when I do the proper mix for it, it's gonna sound fucking good. We've got two versions of it coming out. We've got the original mix for it and the alternate mix, which I'm working on anyway, and the alternate mix is going to be fucking phenomenal. So, to My Best Days, look out for that video coming out on YouTube. There will be no video film for that, but it will be an exclusive audio release for it. We want to bring it out. We want to bring it out. I can't wait to bring up My Best Days. That's actually one of the best songs I've ever written in my life. I so loved it. If you want to listen to that, to the rough mix of that My Best Days, go to Jodie Dead Inside rough album mix. I welled up so much doing that on that video. So brilliant. So go and have a look at that video after this. Just skip 45 minutes and just play My Best Days. I fucking love My Best Days so much. So good, so good. I think probably my favourite two albums I've done this year is probably going to be Secret Voice and Dead Inside, because I love playing them. I love listening. I love Dead Inside the Book. I love the first track in it. I just love Dead Inside the Book. I think it's fucking brilliant. But one of the most poignant songs that we are putting on is called Fallen and Fallen. We were originally going to issue it on the rough mix. Actually, apparently for Jade's album is still on the page. But we didn't issue. I don't know if I didn't actually play Fallen on there, but I did do a rough mix of the album, and Fallen didn't make it on Secret Voice because we decided that it would be best if it was done as a duet with Jade on it, and we didn't put it on. But we are putting that now on to Dead Inside with Jodie singing the leads on that fucking track, and I'll probably break down on that song when I sit here in this part here and I do the production for it. I'll probably break down a lot that day. I will. I will be so really upset because the song is so personal and it's really special. And I don't know whether Jodie is going to do a video shoot because we haven't decided what to bring out yet. Well, I know that we are working on another song called Release Me, which we are considering doing a video shoot for that. But we don't know whether to put it on Dead Inside or whether we want to put it on the second album that we are working on anyway. I had a load of material that's still sitting there. It's just getting the vocals done for it. But there's 2 albums going to be out for Jodie and 5 albums for Jade, but Jodie wants to do more stuff. But I can't wait till Dead Inside comes out. And she still loves, and by the way, Michael, if you're watching this back, she still loves the artwork he did. It is so brilliant. She's getting it signed actually for me to have. Anyway, moving on from that situation. Planet Mixer says, how come Queen never got a chance to meet John Lennon throughout a decade? Do you know, it was so weird. It was weird. That is so very, very interesting. I've just watched a video today from Queen Romania, and it is the Frankfurt audio 1980 of fucking hell, what was it called? Of Queen, Freddie Mercury of the Queen band singing Imagine live in Frankfurt in 1980. And you know what? If that was a better clean recording of it, and if it was more enhanced, tell you what, I know that I think Freddie couldn't sing that at all because it was so emotional when he sang it, but it really good video. And whoever did the animation for that drawing, well done. Love that so much. I actually heard that. Yeah, they heard about the shooting on the TV when it happened. And basically that's they wanted to do that song for him, but they didn't. They never met. They never met up with the Beatles at all. I don't know. I don't know whether they just didn't. I don't know whether they were. I know they were fans of the Beatles, but I don't know whether they were. You know. I have no idea. I have no idea. What's your opinion on Paul Rodgers and Queen? In my honest opinion, okay, all right, okay. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. This. I'll talk about it in a minute. I'll talk about it in a minute. I'll tell you. I'll explain why. But let's talk about this now. This is a special signed edition of Greatest Hits 2. Mark, he went to the final show of it was the final show of We'll Rock You in London, and I got a personally signed copy of Greatest Hits 2. And I, for the special guy Mark, got me this signed. This was his own CD. He got this signed by all the members of the Queen, and it is legit. And that is from Hannah Jane Fox. And also, this was wonderful. I think this is one of my best ever things I ever had. There is a Brian May one here somewhere. I'm so proud of this actually. Oh, hold on. Yeah, this is all signed. That's Brian's signature. That's Brian's signature there. That is from. I have no idea who that one's from. I think that's from Val. There's another one here. I have no idea where that's from as well. Anita Dobson. I was really, really so happy to get this signed. Mark did a phenomenal job of this. Hannah Jane Fox signed it as well. And seriously, couldn't have got a better thing in my whole life, was to get a signed copy of Greatest 2 from Brian and the guys. And Mark did a phenomenal job for that. That, to me, is my proudest possession I've ever had. That is so nice to have that, actually. So literally, well done. Well done. So I'm proud of that so much. I'm really proud of that. Really cool. Right. Let's... right. Let's do some more questions before we leave. Right. What's your opinion on Paul Rodgers and Queen? This piece of crap. Right. I have to just quickly say, I know I still have this in my possession, and I know there's a reason why. I don't like this at all. I don't like it. I absolutely think this was a waste of time. This was a waste of time. I do agree with the shots, obviously, with that being in and out. I mean, come on. I do not like this at all. No. It was just a bad... It was just... This was wrong. For many reasons. If Paul Rodgers doesn't suit Queen at all, it doesn't suit him. It just did not work. It didn't gel. Nothing gelled on this at all. It just seemed it was just a bad thing for a bad time, for a bad concept, for a bad group. It just felt like it was bad company and free reunion. That's all I think it was. But I don't think... I don't think that Paul Rodgers was the right guy to get this. I mean, there's some good moments in this, and there's some not so good moments in this at all. I mean, I just think it was. I think this was just a no-no. So I think this could probably have to be as a no-no for this. But you'd be thinking, well, why do you still have it for? Well, I mean, I still have it because I was like hit and miss with it. But to be honest, if you want to hear somebody just trying their best to be what it is, I mean, I do have to agree with one thing. And I will agree with this. I will agree with what Rodgers said in the Days of Our Lives documentary, right? And I will agree with what he said. He really enjoyed him being on tour, and it was just something they did, right? I just think this was too uncomfortable to watch. I think it was better when the audio came out. When the audio came out of it, I thought that was well good. I was half and half with this thing. I was kind of half and half with yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. And some songs were like yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. I mean, Brian Rodgers singing on it, perfect. Paul Rodgers thing, nah. So that thing is a definite, I don't know. But if you're asking me about the Paul Rodgers, if you're asking me about the Cosmos Rocks album, no. That's a definite bullshit for a start. Don't get it. It's not Queen. It's just a damn daft. It's a daft thing. It's a terrible thing that came out and should never have been out in the first place. And no, I don't think they should get back together. And no, they should never record another album like that again because it was dreadful. So, Queen and Paul Rodgers, nope. Nope. It just didn't work. That version of Imagine is brilliant. That version of Imagine is great. What I would like to hear is an uncut version of Immigrant Song from Led Zeppelin. Because the version I've heard on YouTube is a load of rubbish. Nobody took the time to really think of it. All they did was extend out parts in it twice, and literally, you know, like when at the end, it just like somebody just decided to copy and paste it at the end, and just, it's like, well, don't make it that. Don't do that. It's like you just ruined it. Waste of time. Terrible, terrible. It's just terrible. All right, we're only here for another 15 minutes, guys, and then we're gonna go. Shit meant imagine. I don't know. Queen Live Let It Be track. I enjoy that too as well. Let It Be. Did they do that? Did they? Oh, right. I'll have to check that out then. On a bootleg somewhere. Cosmos Rocks has some good songs like Say It's Not True. Say It's Not True is actually, that's the best one they ever released. The rest of the songs couldn't give a shit for. Cosmos Rocks is just a bit meh. It's a bit, nah. The only thing that put me off was the artwork, and what put me off was also the songs were just replicating Bad Company songs. So no, not a fan of that album. No. And I think Chris also said that he heard it and he said, this just sounds like a no-no. This is just trash. And I think he was right. So it's not true though from Roger Taylor. I think that's the best song ever written by him so far. The live version he did on the tour is good. Here's something that I want you guys to think about for the next live stream. This Saturday, because this stream couldn't end now. This Saturday, I think we should have a discussion about who should really have been in Queen. Who should have been after Paul Rodgers. And that's what I want to talk about on Saturday. Who should have really been in Queen? You can say no if you want to, but I really want to talk about it on Saturday. So there's something for you guys to think about. Who should have replaced Paul Rodgers? Or after Paul, or before Paul Rodgers? From my point of view, right, and I will honestly say this, right, I'll probably say it on Saturday. I think it should have been Jeff Scott Soto. He should have been in that band from the time he went to do that live performance in Prestatyn, Wales. The Queen guys would have said he needs to be in Queen. And if you heard the rest of his career, there's a song, I don't know if it's on YouTube, but you might find it, Soul Circus Alive, right? So here's to everybody out there, and I mean everybody, right? And I'm saying this honestly. If you type in on YouTube, Soul Circus Alive, listen to it. It sounds like fucking Freddie Mercury Reborn. Because I heard that song and it sounds phenomenal. Now, I want to do something like that for an album. I'd love to do that sort of style. I mean, that is really brilliant. Bloody brilliant. So, Soul Circus Alive. You need to listen to it. Because it is phenomenal. And I'm hoping that I want to get out. I want to do an album with Jay for next year that we're planning now. Actually, I want to do an album for where I can do it really Queen. We want to do a Queen type album thing. We do want to go back to our roots, but we're doing this Gothic album for now because this is like dedicated to the Goths really. But the next one we want to do next year, we want to bring it out in. We want to try and get it out in January for our birthday, if possible, and get it for the birthday release. And I'll start mixing it, producing it. We're going to do it. We are going to do a Queen type album because we are working on an amazing track called Eye to Eye, and I've heard the guitar parts that Andy sent back to me yesterday, and it sounds fucking like fucking Queen. It sounds like Roger Taylor on drums. Wow. And I really want to do that. I want to do something like that. So I think we'll have that from our subscribers. Why do people think Freddie Mercury was a great performer? He's not. There's some happy. You bear some Happy Mondays, even I love the same step one. Yeah, actually, that's a weird thing. That is, it's very topic, strange topic to talk about. That actually, I watched a BBC Two documentary about the Factory Records story thing. I mean, I saw the 2 hour story of it. It was good. And even the movie of that movie was brought out. And it was the last. It was just the last ever signing of Factory Records before it went bankrupt. And I saw the Anthony Wilson talking about those guys, and he said, "Well, we've just signed these guys to Factory Records. They don't want to go for the promotion side or the management side. They want to go for the promotion side, and they want to get known about it." And it's really bizarre because I watched that documentary. It was a 30-minute documentary that was made for BBC television. It wasn't for schools. It was very interesting though. But what got me was I don't like their music. I do like the way that they, before, like, Sean got in his weird drunken drugsness and he's swearing and shit like that, and then he did that horrible other band that were terrible. They are the last Manchester band to have a career that went wrong. And I wasn't a fan of them really because their music was weird. It was kind of stupid. I mean, who was that other band that I remember from that thing? Remember the band Stone Roses? Anybody ever seen that documentary about them on Channel 4? That, you know, the Top 10 series? Great series that was. I wish they could have kept that series going. The Top 10 series on Channel 4 was brilliant. That was the first time that I ever watched the Stone Roses. He's over from Manchester as well, and they were not really. They were not interested in interviews. They didn't want interviews. Didn't want promotion. They just wanted to do music. That was their thing really for us. Just to end this on a kind of a mixed note. If you remember, someone told me about the Freddie Mercury thing about Brian May and apparently Noel Gallagher, the Gallagher brothers from Oasis, right? I did not understand. I didn't understand what they were about. All right, Alan McGee from Creation Records signed them for a fucking 7-year deal. They brought out their last, well, was about, when was it? 2010? Oh no, maybe later than that actually. But they are awful. They are awful. They are seriously a bad band. And I can't understand at all. Can't understand them. I don't understand why they ripped off the Beatles. They just ripped off the Beatles. All they did was rewrite songs that were the Beatles stuff. They did Let It Be, and they did what was that other one I brought out? It was All You Need Is Love. All they did was rewrite the Beatles songs. And how dare they do that? Paul McCartney was fucking furious. And then there was that period where, if you remember, Virgin Radio was a fucking good station, good rock station. And then apparently one of the brothers got sued over a song. Apparently they used Pictures of Matchstick Men illegally. They didn't get permission to use it all the way through. And Russie and Rick Parfitt who's no longer with us now, they sued him for 12 million. They weren't allowed to use that song. So why can't they leave things alone? Why do they have to have samples of songs in them? Why can't they leave things alone? Leave them alone as the originals are. Leave them alone. It doesn't work at all. It's not good. I mean, I can talk about music all night. I could. By the way, I bought the LP of Live Magic for £7. I thought it was a good price. Seriously. Do you know what, right? Do you know what? Oh, what's his name? 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 Oh, James Rundle on YouTube. Great guy. He does all the tuition stuff for guitarists. He just started doing his review on albums, and he did Live Magic. And I said to him, "That's a no-no. That Live Magic is a no-no at all. Live Magic's terrible. Why the hell you bought? I mean, I still got mine, but I tell you what, yeah, that is a no-no at all. It's just I know it's the last live concert from Nebworth. It is not recommended at all, that album. It's just fucking shit. I don't recommend it. I would just stick to the bootleg versions until they get it out. I mean, they really need to bring it out on audio. Live Magic's terrible. Live Magic is a terrible album. But if you want to listen to Live Magic, listen to it. But like I said before, nah. It's a waste of money. It's a waste of money. It's not even been remastered at all. Although I do know that they did remaster it in Japan for the first time. Why, I do not know why they did that for. Terrible, terrible, terrible. If any of you guys got other questions, I will answer them. But I'm going to be leaving, guys, in very soon. Because it's getting on now. Queen Official has only 5 million subscribers. Just 15,000 left to do. And then they get the diamond play button, and they get to 10 million. Yes, they will. They will. They will. They will. They will. Mine is actually at nearly 3,000 subscribers. If you get to 5,000, I think you get like a little silver button, and then if you get to 10,000, you get we get them 10 million. You get the next button of it. YouTube's doing good. It's doing good. I think once we change all the content up a little bit better, and make it more better, it'll be more funny and more things on it. But I keep things just so real, and I don't like to go over the board. I don't like to go silly, and you know what I mean. Talk about music a lot. It's good. It's a good thing for me to do. For it. If you've got no more questions, guys, I will wrap this up and give you just an ending that I will need to just quickly say. Right, that's it. Okay, no more questions. Okay. Right, so this is to be a test stream tonight. I think we're going to do this on Tuesday. We will. So you'll get two live chats of Queensville this week. You'll get one on Saturday as well. Normal time, 4 till 6. I need to leave now because I'm going to watch a film. I'm going to go live on Facebook in a few minutes and do a studio update on Facebook soon. If you guys want to add me on the ST Entertainment page, link is on this video. Go there now, add yourselves, because I'm going to be live on Facebook in the next 10 minutes on my phone, and then you guys can basically come and watch me live. So before I leave, just remember, guys, if you guys are still wanting to purchase Secret Voice, this is available now for lifetime. Lifetime purchase of Secret Voice is still available. It's available on Discogs for £5. In the UK, it's free shipping. International, do not buy the one that says £5 plus £1.50 postage. That is only for the UK only. Buy the international version because I have to put P&P charges on it. This album is seriously doing so well. Jade has got an amazing career, and we have to say, guys, this is becoming to be the best album of the year, alongside Dead Inside, which is going to be a fucking phenomenal success. You can still buy it on Discogs. You can buy it on the website. Oh, another thing is, the website's getting upgraded next month, and I'm happy to say that Wix has gave me an amazing thing. They are going to upgrade it for £10 for the year. That is brilliant. So we finally get a domain name sorted out for ST Entertainment. It'll be stentertainmentlimitltd.com. That's stentertainmentltd.com. That will be available as from September. So next month is going to be brilliant. So we finally get that paid. Yes. So we finally get that paid, and after that we are going to be fucking fine. Right. Planet Mixer says, do Queen Productions belong to Queen Official? Well, obviously, they're the same bloody people, aren't they? Yeah, that's why they got two channels running. They've got one for Queen Productions and Queen Official. That's their other thing. Yes, yes, they do. They've got a AdSense split as well from it. So it does. Yes, that's the same. Right, guys, that's it from me tonight. Thank you very much for coming on tonight for a lovely chat. I will be back with you guys on Saturday for another Queensville Live, 4 PM till 6. But this Saturday we're going to talk about who should have been Freddie Mercury, who should have been the replacement for Queen. That would be good, wouldn't it, for stuff. Keep subscribing to the channel, keep yourself notifications, press the bell underneath. If you have enjoyed this stream, thank you for tuning in. As I say, guys, this will be a test stream today. I think we've worked out really well. Thanks to Aquarius, thanks to Planet Mixer, thanks to Gaming Head, thanks to everybody who tuned in today. I will see you guys on Saturday for another Queensville. And until then, have a great week and see you on Saturday. Bye.